I'm an ordinary man, nothing special, nothing wrong. Had to work for everything I own. Now I never asked for a lot, I was happy with what I got. Enough to pay for my family, my home. Now the owner says he's sad, see that times have got so bad, but the captain of the mystery won't let him lose. He still drives a car and smokes his cigars, and even takes his family on a cruise. He'll never lose. He'll never lose. And so it seems to me, such a cool irony. He's richer now than ever he was before. I watched my darling wife trying to make the best of life. God knows what my kids are going to do.
On Easter Saturday, 1916, I got verbal instructions to mobilise on Easter Sunday and to carry rations for 24 hours, as well as all the arms and equipment at the disposal of the company. We were to mobilise at Darragh. By that time, a volunteer company had been formed at Ballyea, of which I was the captain. We were about 30 men. Though various rumours were circulating, I was satisfied myself that we were mobilising for armed insurrection. We got all the equipment necessary to take to the field: trench coats, boots, ammunition, 24-hour rations. Our orders were to remain at Darragh and await further instructions from brigade headquarters. Altogether, about 30 volunteers assembled at Darragh, with the exception of 3. They were all members of the IRB. We remained mobilised on Easter Sunday until 4 o'clock on the Monday morning, and as no orders had been received by that time, the men were dismissed and told to go home. We were 4 miles from Ennis and had seen no Sunday paper. Therefore, we did not know of the cancellation order issued by Owen McNeill. I went to Ennis on Monday morning to find out what was going on. I heard there that the mobilisation had been cancelled by McNeill. Later that day, I heard that men were out in Dublin, Galway and Cork and various parts of the country. As a matter of fact, I heard the news of the rising from the lips of an RIC head constable named O'Keefe. He came into the Old Ground Hotel in Ennis, where I was, and which belonged to my aunt, and said to me, "What are you doing here? It's very seldom to see you in town on a Monday." "What are you doing in town?" I said, "I came in to do some business, and if you ask my aunt, she'll tell you all about it." He said, "The sooner you go home, the better, or we will lock you up." I was rather friendly with him and asked him what was up. Then he told me that there was a rebellion in Dublin and that the city was destroyed by fire and that there was terrible fighting going on there. And he added, "Go home, you, and stay at home." The order to mobilise on Easter Sunday, 1916, had been given verbally. I should also mention that we were expected to obtain horses and carts for the transport of arms, which were expected to be landed along the clear coast of the Shannon. There was no difficulty in getting all the horses and transport we required, and farmer sons as drivers.
Excuse me, Mr. Barrow. The meeting's about to start now. You're going to be late for the meeting.
Thank you very much.
Come on.
done nothing but raise havoc across the country, with men who call themselves leaders and a host of volunteers fighting for the cause.
First thing on the agenda, most important this evening, is the talk of arms ending in the Shannon history. There are grandson called officers to carry over people should mobilize to obtain these weapons being shipped in.
There's also talk of the ship sailing here to our port of Clare. Now, there are genuine fears about all this happening on our keep. I want to know what everyone has to say on the matter. Make your opinions known.
This is outrageous. You think it's right to have a huge ship full of weapons arrive down the quay? Barracks might have a thing or two to say about that.
We would all be these criminals, and I, for one, not to be locked off for something or nothing to do with.
Exactly. And you can keep it from my door as well. We suffer enough with war outside this country. I won't have it here. But that is exactly why. We are already dying for the British. What have they done for us? We need to separate ourselves from this tyranny. We need to do all that we can to help our country. And we need to do whatever it takes. And if that means meeting the ship down to the quay, I'll be there with the horse and cart to get those weapons. We can't just sit tight and hope this goes away. This is happening, it's happening now. People are laying down their lives for this country, for us, for our future. We do not need this country. We can in our own country.
When home rule comes in, we will rule our own country. We will gun ourselves. But right now we are showing ourselves to be completely incapable of that.
Yeah, you are fooling yourself if you ever think we will get home.
We'll still be under the thumb of an empire.
I heard that ship was landing Kerry somewhere, so there was no point in going down to that quay and causing trouble for nothing. We have to be on guard in case it changes route. Tactics.
If that ship is compromised by the British and sails instantly, your volunteers will be sitting ducks.
It's sailing the entire British fleet. Is it not time to take place in Dublin?
Yeah, what's happening up in Dublin?
Irish men, Irish women, in the name of God and of the dead generations from which you received her old tradition of nationhood, Ireland, through us, son of her children to her flag and fights for her freedom.
Having organised and trained her manhood through her secret revolutionary organisation, the Irish Republican Brotherhood, and through her open military organisation, the Irish Volunteers and the Irish Citizen Army. Having patiently perfected her discipline, having resolutely waited for the right moment to reveal itself, she now seizes that moment. And supported by her exiled children in America and by the gallants allies in Europe, which she receives in full confidence of victory. We declare the right of people of Ireland to the ownership of Ireland and to the unfettered control of Irish destinies to be sovereign and indefeasible.
The long usurpation of that right by a foreign government people has not extinguished the right, nor can it ever be extinguished except by the destruction of the Irish people.
In every generation, the Irish people have asserted the right to national freedom and sovereignty 6 times during the past 300 years. They have asserted it terms.
Standing on that fundamental right and again asserting it in arms, we hereby proclaim the Irish Republic as a sovereign independent state. And we pledge our lives and the lives of our comrades in arms to the cause of its freedom, of its welfare, and of its exaltation among the nations. The Irish Republic is entitled to and hereby claims the allegiance of every Irish man and Irish woman. The Republic guarantees religious and civil liberty, equal rights and equal opportunities to all its citizens. And declares its resolve to pursue the happiness and prosperity of the whole nation and of all its parts, cherishing all of the children of the nation equally. And oblivious to differences carefully fostered by an alien government which have divided the minority and the majority in the past. Until our answer from the opportune moment the establishment of permanent national government represented and elected by the suffrages of all her men and women. The provisional government hereby constituted will administer the civil and military affairs of the Republic in trust for the people.
Place the cause of the Irish Republic under the protection of the Most High God, whose blessing we invoke upon our arms.
And we pray that no one who serves that cause will dishonour it by cowardice, inhumanity or rapine. In this supreme hour the Irish nation must, by its valour and discipline, and by the
readiness of his children to sacrifice themselves for common good, prove himself worthy of the august destiny to which he is called.
Leaders, what kind of Ireland are we living in? What kind of Ireland are we living in? What kind of Ireland are we living in? What kind of Ireland are we living in?
Proclamation, our new hope for the future. Citizens of Ireland, we, the children of Clarecastle National School, wish to address the people of Ireland about our concerns and aspirations for this country in 2016 and in the future. We have decided on several issues that need urgent attention. These priorities, we hope, will transform and improve the lives of all citizens so that every individual will have life and live it to the full.
Our wish is to live in a nation that reflects what we experience here in our own school every day. A caring, safe, happy, clean, friendly and green environment that we enjoy. To do that, however, we will ask you, our generation, to work towards changing and improving many aspects of life in Ireland today.
We declare that no Irish citizen should be discriminated against because of his or her race, religion, gender or ethnic beliefs. We advocate that Ireland should be a country that offers equality, respect and dignity to all its citizens, just as our forefathers had envisioned. We hope to live in a society that focuses on a person's abilities rather than disabilities.
We would love to have an improved health system for all people in Ireland. As a nation, we need to reform hospital conditions and treatment of patients. Physical activity and the importance of a healthy diet need to be promoted more in schools and in work environments. Both physical and mental well-being play an important role in a healthy, happy and well-adjusted society.
Our great nation is often referred to as the land of saints and scholars, and our hope is that education will be at the forefront of development of this country. All citizens should enjoy equal access to high standards of education. We need a working economy focusing on Ireland's natural produce, create jobs for our talented and highly skilled workforce.
We aspire to protect our existing national and local companies, including Ross Ireland. Children should receive enterprise education in order to encourage the establishment of homegrown businesses to help our economy and reduce the need for immigration. Everyone should have the right to pursue the career of their choice and to receive the necessary education to follow dreams.
While our individual sense of patriotism varies, each citizen must strive to preserve a national identity, namely our tricolour, language, Irish music, song and dance. We will continue to celebrate our unique games, hurling, football, camogie and handball. Strongly believe that our native tongue is fundamental to our culture and our desire is that it will continue to flourish. Our Derter, Tirgan Tanga, Tirgan Anna.
Our gracious wish is for Ireland to host a major international event. This would be a fantastic opportunity to showcase our nation to the world, to welcome people from other lands and ultimately promote tourism. We, the students of Clarecastle National School, are respectful for our past, grateful for our present, and encourage the future generations to carry the torch of courage and independent thinking.
Guimi's Marina Dianta and Church the Skull. Gumitir Shashakan, Slanta, agus Severus Spirit Alta, the Flurshak Igdina in Aaron.
Watching at the side there, the most striking thing, the advertising for today's pageant, community pageant. And when I see kids from the play school, parents, grandparents, it's wonderful, you're all very welcome. Today didn't happen by accident. Eric Shaw from the Clarecastle Ballyea Heritage and Wildlife Group approached me last year with a view to organising something for today, for Proclamation Day, and we gladly took the help and support of Zara and Connor from the Unlimited Dream Machine Theatre Company. The work they did with the kids there was fantastic. I feel a bit of an imposter here today because my input to today was minimal, to be quite honest. The staff of the school, absolutely Trojan work, and my sincere thanks to those staff members who contributed. I suppose it's not normal to single out people, but certainly Anthony, Aaron and Teresa, the work you put in today, and it paid off brilliantly. Well done. You can see the work and effort put in by the staff and the kids. There's an awful lot of unseen work behind the scenes. Before you go up there to the back of the car park, the green area, you'll see a shamrock in the shape of, tires cut out, painted in the shape of a shamrock in 1916 with daffodils growing up through it. Liam Hayes, the work he does, it goes unseen, okay? He was here last night putting up lights, doing everything. Okay, Liam, you're not here, but thank you. Also, more unseen work, the cravats, Patricia Frawley, drop of a hat was asked and produced the goods. Thanks, Patricia. At the start of the pageant and reception, you listened to Sylvester Barrett, now in Cork, originally from Ballyea, recount a piece of history from 1916. The Barrett family have a long, proud association with politics and the struggle for Irish freedom. Sylvester, good of Mila Machgut for being here today. I suppose as a staff we're extremely proud of ye, all of us, okay? Because you're absolutely fantastic kids. We're proud of our present pupils, but we're also extremely proud of our past pupils. The young gentleman here on my left, Kevin Mulcair, I remember I started here in 2009 and we were up in Lees Road at the cross country. Myself and Teresa were there, and Teresa said to me, "Watch this young fella," she said. "He's going to win this by a mile." I don't think anyone saw Kevin once the start. He just took off. Kevin, You have a fantastic career in front of you. Kevin has won, I think, is it the past 4 successive schools cross-country championships. I think it's very fitting Kevin's here. Inside in the hall, he heard a piece of history about the past, the Proclamation. Out here, he heard about our hopes for the future. Kevin, you're part of our past, and hopefully you'll have a fantastic future. And just for being here today, Kevin, I just want to present you with a token. Okay, well done, Kevin. Hopefully Kevin will be heading to America on a sports scholarship, and fingers crossed we'll see him representing Clarecastle and Clare in the future. John, as always on call, thanks a million. Folks, I hope you enjoyed today as much as I did. Kids, will you do one thing? You can have homework off tonight if you do one thing for me. Will you? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. Okay. Will you remember today? Yeah. Always. Because it's a very, very historic day. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on this historic day.